Untitled War here with another Saving Your Disaster campaign series for a Total War game. And today we've got a unique one in that this is a deliberate sabotage. And I can prove out many ways in which it's blatantly obvious that this person sabotaged their own campaign. Now, I did say to people that I do not want, these deliberate sabotage attempts. But this one's so badly done, I just thought, I'll spend a bit of time on it. But I only want to dedicate about an hour in this episode. I'll turn it around, although it's not really a disaster. Not really. But it is an obvious, blatantly obvious sabotage attempt. Now, first thing to address, Fog of War is on. That needs to come off. Sorry, other way around. Fog of War is off, needs to go back on. So this person obviously didn't mind using cheats. Now, how to prove that this person is deliberately sabotaging his campaign. Okay, firstly, these are his forces. He's got a lot of generals. Now, in all of the disaster campaigns that I've gone through so far, any of the disasters only ever had like 1 or 2 generals left. That's seemingly about right. You know, most of them having died in battle, whatever. A lot of them did seem to die in battle. But another thing is that all we have to do is look at this. This looks like he was actually doing very well, saw the campaign video, the video that I made, and was like, I'm going to send this to Legend, and he won't be able to fix it. And let me tell you something, I've had legitimate disasters that are worse than this. Okay, another thing that we can do, look dude, if you're going to send me a deliberate fuck-up of the campaign, end your turn before you give away, of the turn that you give away all your settlements, okay? Because that will update the faction rating. I can see clearly that you had 16 regions at the beginning of this turn. How do you lose 10 regions in one turn, without it being a deliberate fuck-up? Also, your military rankings. That's not what we're currently on. You're not stronger than what we were at the beginning, so it's like, all you have to do is press end turn. And the thing is, when I show it next turn, you'll see how much it'll drop by. Now I loaded the save file up, and that's exactly as it was sent to me. So it's an obvious deliberate fuck up. All right, now let's have a look here. Can we sally out here because this seems like a small force? Yeah, it's nothing. Just auto resolve that. Cavalry by themselves don't perform well in auto resolve. I want to get these guys together, bring them back to Rennes, because we're not even at war with the Danes. But, there's a diplomat sitting right there, the fucking culprit. So, whatever. If he wants to send me this is the one and only deliberate attempt. And this one, maybe some of the other ones had an element of deliberate fuck up to it, but this one is like a blatant fuck up. It's like an obvious. So, let's bring you up over here. Okay, what do they got? It doesn't matter, just auto-resolve it. We won't lose the guy, and I'll just...
Vengeance will be mine! Ready,
whatever. And then bring him back over this way.
We can go no further today, mon roi. Where shall we strike?
Okay, maintaining public order here is going to be a top priority. So, I'm going to demolish this, because it's already damaged. And that'll give me enough money, to recruit the town watch, whatever. That'll give us things here. So we don't have a lot of money, so that gives us limited options. We got a few settlements, but it is obviously a very messy situation here. I don't know why he didn't give away more settlements, to be honest. He set the capital to Cairo. Also, who's our... Anyways, now, look, I don't want to name and shame the guy. And look, whatever. If you want to waste my time with these... deliberate fuck-ups, whatever. One of the dead giveaways as well was with the email. It had no information about the campaign, so it was like super lazy. It was basically the email. I'm like I said, I'm not going to name the guy because I just don't think that's a very nice thing to do. But the email just said, "Save your Total War campaign submissions." That's the title of it, and then no information about the campaign. Doesn't even tell me what game it is. Just the save file. Just France.sav. SAV, yeah. That doesn't even tell me what game it is. Likely there's not that many Total War games where you can even play as France, so it was the first guess that it was Medieval 2. And, whatever. You want to waste my time? Hey, if I get some views out of this, it's not a waste of my time. Although, like I said, this will be the one and only Saboteur campaign that I'll do. I'm not going to make a habit of doing these. People want to send me more of these retard campaigns. I will send them. I'm not even going to respond to you. I'll just delete the fucking email, okay? Because you've wasted my time by even just sending me that crap, okay? Organic fuck-ups, please. I'm here to help people, as well as, you know, gain views. Not here to appease your, you know, sense of, oh, I'm going to see if you can get this one, you know?
Ready and able, Seigneur.
Because that's what this stinks of. It just stinks of a really lazy attempt to just annoy me. Mission succeeded? I don't know. But I'll still fix this. I'll get into a good shape. Just trying to see what we can do. It's just like we're really stretched out all over the place. It might even be better to abandon certain regions. Nah, I don't know. I can handle it. I mean, we've only got 3 enemies. The enemies are the Moors, Portugal, Papal States. Like, I would like to take France back, firstly, but that means going to war with them. Pamplona could be a good source of troops. If he did just give these regions over to the Danes, they haven't got any manpower here just yet. So if I bring these guys down here and bring some troops up this way, we could retake Bordeaux. I nearly said Bordeaux there. Okay, so if that's the case, why don't we recruit... It's also on large unit scale. It's not a pre-requirement, but I do prefer huge unit scale. But you know, I think what the thing is with this campaign is that the guy was playing it and he was having fun until he got bored of it, right? And then was like, oh no, I'll just send him this campaign because I didn't want it anymore, and just disbanded all of his stuff. Dude, you probably should have destroyed all your structures as well if you wanted to have a real challenge. But of course, that would have been... It was already blatantly obvious, but that would have just been even more so. No, too low chance of that occurring, and most likely turn him heretic. Let's see here. I'm not going to be able to call a crusade whilst we're at war with the Pope. There's also this settlement over here that we could attack, but my finances are stretched thin. It's best we just pick one region that we want to focus on and then worry about that. So maybe we focus on this one first, because we're not at war with the Danes yet. And sacking this settlement here looks like it's a... Yeah, look at this. You see how it doesn't say in brackets like Northern European? It means that he held this settlement. So he deliberately let it revolt. And you can tell that with probably a majority of these settlements out here. This was never held by anyone else. Yep, that was held by the French. Held by the... Yep, that was the French settlement. That one was not. That one was upgraded by somebody else. That one as well. Same with that one. This one was held by the French. No, that wasn't. That was probably still... No, that's Danish, so I don't know. Okay, let's see what we're going to do here. I mean, I've got no money, and I got no more movement, so we just have to move on to the next turn.
I speak on behalf of my lord and...
This could actually work in our favour. I don't need to fight Portugal right now, and I could probably get some cash. They got meager. Alright. The only way being a vassal is a downside is if I've got more than, say, 10,000 wealth, then I have to give them everything I've got over 10,000. So...
I am afraid I must deny you
damn it.
today. Another suggestion from your leader for us.
Alright, well I can't ask to become a vassal.
Farewell,
so.
my lord.
I guess they just didn't have the money.
There is no glory in setting an ambush.
Alright, so we got 2,600 coins here. It's, you know, it's alright. Let's go up this way. I want to get them home. Khan is not well defended. Do you have to stay there? Yeah, you do, if you want to maintain public order here. That's more troops than there were there before. These are not cheap. Why are they... No, we have to leave those. Okay, it is. Let's recruit a few units here to help maintain public order so I can drop this down, because that's an expense that we don't need. any chance that we could build... Oops. This? Because that would really help with public order. I mean, so will this, so... Actually, no, it won't, because it's already a large city, so adding in garrison's not going to do a whole lot. We're going to need a priest. We've got a priest here. We'll get another one. I guess I'll just get more anyway. Public order there is fine, so you bring it in over here. There's no corruption here because it's okay. That'll get a little bit of cash. We've got to be capturing settlements more so than because we've got no army. I have to rebuild it from scratch. So maybe don't worry about that right now because we get more money from sacking a city like this, and then I'll figure something out from there. I need to pick up these troops from here and bring them over here. So we're gonna need a ship. I'll just get a cog because it's cheap. All right, what else? How about some cav? I could do a lot with cav. Yeah, right. We get some of them.
Ready and able.
Thing is, I don't know what they've got here. Do we have any spies or anything? Nope.
Ready and
Come over here. Let me have a quick look.
With honor.
Can't tell what they've got.
Seigneur.
Alright, so, okay. I'm just thinking about hiring some mercenaries. Alright. Forgo them just for the time being, because I've got to get those guys over here.
Ready
If we
and
sack this castle here, we could make a decent amount of coin. Yeah, I'm going to be getting these settlements back. Thank you very much. And we're going to need spearmen. I don't know what's in there.
Give the order and we will
We'll
strike.
find out soon enough. Is there anywhere else where I could get some extra funds? I mean, I don't need the armorer.
What are you doing? I'm really so important.
Yeah, well, I need soldiers right now.
Orders.
I just need numbers over here. Because math are not good.
I am no diplomat, Sadiq. I am but.
Oh yeah, I forgot to show as well. Boom. So yeah, the deliberate sabotage. Obviously. An obvious deliberate sabotage. So yeah. No kudos given to this guy for subtlety. Wasn't subtle in the slightest. I guess I could just maintain the defense here for the time being. Alright, moving on. There's no way you're gonna lose like 10 settlements in a single turn. Given the number of enemies that you're, at war with. Still don't know what's there.
Wait.
Thing is, if we gave them these settlements, yeah, they're full of garbage. Probably could besiege this and they'll sally out and we could possibly win. Possibly. I have to be very careful. Yeah, worst case scenario is he loses.
We shall slaughter them. Ready and able. Oui, Seigneur. Closing to engage.
Yeah, all we gotta do is open the gate, we'll be fine.
Glory to the King of France. Attack!
I don't know, like, I did tell people don't send me these kind of campaigns. So. Because, like, I don't know, it's just, I just think to myself, for one thing, this is not really that much of a challenge, because anybody could save this situation, really. It's not that difficult. But it's just lazy. Just need them to open the gates.
Our men have reached the walls with their ladders.
Alright, just want you to open the damn gate.
Our soldiers have proved their worth today. The enemy's walls belong to us now. The battle is very much in our favor. If we remain true and the enemy general Bourgeois Sunny. Our men have captured the enemy general. Guard him well and make it so he can see us defeat the rest of his army. Our cowardly foe, all of Christendom, will...
So yeah, definitely not spending too long on this. I reckon an hour. An hour is all we need to just get it up to scratch again and then just leave it at that.
Glory to France. Victoire most noble, mon
I don't even know if I should send it back to the guy, to be honest. Be like, yeah, I'd send it back to you, but you disobeyed my orders. So, like, nah. I don't know. Like, I promise, I would willing to bet money on this as a deliberate sabotage. And you guys look at it, you'd agree with it, I'm sure. Next up is Anja. We'll leave, probably just go behind. I think there were rebels there as well, weren't there? I think we can push them out of the way.
You are not my liege. I look forward
Danish
to
forces
fighting
there. There's no guarantee that there's cavalry in there, because that would be our biggest concern.
We march on our victims, Seigneur. Nothing can stand in our way. We shall slaughter them. These lands will soon be yours, mon roi. Let us stop waiting and take the walls, oui?
Mon roi. Joining forces, Seigneur.
That's all I got, so I got to use it. It'll help us maintain public order. Who's the king?
Oui.
Got a fair bit of authority, so I could send a captain over here to capture that. That should do it. I got blockaded. Sort of. Alright, well that... Well, I could always hire some more ships. Not too expensive. I gained a little bit of money from sacking that city, just not really very much. Who wouldn't get that much money from trade? From sea trade, I don't think. Hard to tell. I'll just build anyway, it's not expensive. The other thing that I could do is just walk these guys up here. I will build this so I can build a peasant here that'll maintain public order. What's the religion like? Okay, it's mostly Catholics. We've held on to it for a while at least. Well, someone has. So they've lifted the siege there. What are the chances that they'll turn back around and attack us? Pretty high, I reckon. If we besiege someone, that is.
Oui.
Alright, let's see how we go with that. Alright. This is a tricky one, because we've only got 18 men.
Slaughter them all.
I mean, there is an obvious thing that I can do. It is definitely a battlefield exploit. But since this person had absolutely no problem being deceitful and sending me no information, doing exactly what I told people not to do, who cares if I use some battlefield exploits? Now, what I was thinking of is that they always leave the gate open. All the doors should be open. Now, just the one they came out of, if there's no one actually in the city, because no one left to close the door. Something very interesting about Medieval 2. So you just run off to the corner, because they've got no cavalry. We just run around them and go straight back to the thing. They can't get back there in time. We just win by timeout. It's one thing we could do. But I'd like to see if I could beat this army just in terms of actually beating it. I just want to see if I can. I mean, if I'm starting to run out of men and it's just not really going my way, then I'll do things that way. Because, let's face it, this settlement should be ours. Let's just face it, this save should not have been sent to me. Because it's wasting my time from people that actually do want my help or do need my help, with someone who clearly didn't need my help and, you know, like I said, disobeyed. I will be giving them a bit of a scolding in the email. And I hope they do feel embarrassed. And I don't care if anyone... I'm not going to name them, obviously. But I'm not going to care if you guys want to criticize them for being a dumbass. Because they're a dumbass if they're going to do this shit. Can't follow basic instructions. So desperate to have their campaign played, or just to annoy me, that they would sabotage their own campaign to send it to me. Without any information as well. Lazy. This wasn't one of the first emails either. So like, they should have been well aware of it by the time of sending this. How are we going so far? We haven't lost anyone. But what I really want to do is kill the enemy general, but he's not quite available to charge into yet. I did see the general took a little bit of damage. He's looking... Oh, no, he's big. He's good. He's looking good. It keeps going on like this, that I don't need to run back into the settlement. You know, do things that way. Plus, a heroic victory would be good for him, as opposed to what would be given a close victory otherwise. The more tired they get as well, the less likely they'll have any charge resistance, and the more likely they will break.
The battle seems to be swinging in our favor. From such tidings does victory emerge. Our men are winning the battle. If we continue like this, we will smash the enemy.
Don't let them get back to the city. Because while the gates open like that, they've actually got a way in. If they go into the city, it'll close the door behind them. Shit. Now they're going to go back inside. No, they're not. Okay. Couldn't really pursue that, given these guys right behind him. I think that's the general there. No, it's definitely the general, because it's large unit scale. Oh, sorry, normal unit scale with 76. Lost some men on that charge. Ah, damn it. I'm not charging from enough distance.
Grâce à Dieu, our men have slain the enemy general. Our cowardly foe runs. The enemy are utterly Victoire! What was the enemy's is now yours.
Everything on this depends on what the unit composition is. If it's got too much cavalry, have to withdraw. If it's no cavalry, we'll be fine. Balanced army. Archers, infantry, cavalry. Sorry, other way around. Archers, cavalry, infantry. We have no archers, which is both an advantage and a disadvantage, and these guys here aren't going to show up in time. Might be able to cut them off. Well, they lose no matter what. I'm going to give it a shot. We got everything to gain here, and a little bit to lose. Alright, reinforcements of theirs will come from right behind them. I don't know if they'll wait for that though. We shouldn't let them...
The enemy have brought up more men. They hope to make up in numbers what
shouldn't give them the time they need to you know, get a larger army. Because those guys there, if we win this battle here, if they withdraw, they die anyway. Alright, so I'm going to do rush tactics. Hopefully, the advantage of morale will be on our side. Us having a general and them not. But we definitely should not fight those Huskarls with the cavalry. That's what the spearmen are for. But if they come chasing after us, that's a problem. Run, 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 run. Do not want you fighting them. Fight over here.
Our men are winning the battle. If we continue like this, we will smash the enemy.
Morale's holding up, that's good.
Only half the enemy force remains. The enemy general has no honor. He flees the field of battle and abandons his men.
Okay, they're doing well over here. Gotcha, bitch.
Our men have captured the enemy general. Guard him well and make it so he can see us defeat the rest of his army. Our cowardly foe runs. We
Alright,
must push
so
our
yep, we got
advantage.
this. No problem. That went way better than I thought it would. Now, just gotta make sure we get 85% of these guys, so I don't have to fight them again. Okay, don't engage them just yet. Fall back just a little bit, although they're probably a little bit... No, they're good. I'm gonna try and smash into this guy here. Alright, you need to get back. Pretty sure we got 85% of them now.
Très bien. The enemy general lies dead. We have sent the cur to hell.
Killing the enemy general is an exploit.
Our cowardly foe. The enemy are...
Don't need to run them down.
No. Nothing can stand in our way. Victoire! Victoire! These people serve us now. Ah!
Oh, we got a lot of money. Probably thanks to snacking rims. It's not a very developed town though. Okay, now, what are we doing next? We could use some cavalry. Now that we've actually got some money, get some cavalry out in the field, that'll help us out a lot. So we're up to 9 settlements, that's 3 extra. Excuse me. I'm allergic to bullshit and this campaign's full of it. Let's see here.
God's servant. Who does mon roi suspect of heresy?
Oh, he's at Tripoli. This one here seems new.
It is not too late for you, infidel.
I can't really do anything about it.
I am the new prophet.
This would help a little bit in terms of public order, but that would help more. That would like help a little bit. I mean, it's tricky because there's heresy here. But it is the capital. Alright, next stop. I mean, you need to stay here for a little while, I think. Alright, what can we recruit here? Okay, decent number of recruits available. Let's get our cavalry on. Alright, if they attack... They're not planning to attack. Alright, what if I sallied forth?
Moving to engage the enemy.
I'd rather just wait for them though. Next stop for us will be down here, Bordeaux. Okay, we got to get down there now. It's not well defended. I'll pick up reinforcements later. Just leave this one behind. Yeah, leave that one behind.
We march on our victims.
Damn it! Had to make a judgment call on that one.
Nothing can stand in our way.
No mercenaries. I wonder if we're going to get any down here.
We shall slaughter them.
Nope. How many free upkeep? 3. Okay, well then just hire 1. My goal on this will be retake Paris, or try and retake as much as France as possible, because I clearly just gave it up. Alright, you're free to come down here and pick them up. Damn. For a rebel settlement, it's no longer a rebel settlement. Okay, let's forget about that then. Nah, let's just focus on this. Don't worry about this stuff here. Just hold that. Focus our finances up this way. Okay, that all seems good. We've got some money to invest back in here for public order, which I've already done. So we can have 5 free upkeep there. Then what? I guess nothing else. Let's move on to the next turn. We got some money left over. Cool.
Greetings. Our people have some.
Piss off. If you attack us, we'll crush you. I mean, if I give the save file back to the guy, he'll probably just end up giving Venice all of his territory. Must be French. Please don't threaten us. We surrender. They're getting ready to attack. And they're getting ready to do something there. And they recruited some more units.
Where shall we strike? Orders.
Okay, here's what I'll do. I'll come over. Ah, shit. You need to get out of my fucking way.
And able. There is no glory in setting an ambush. There is no glory in setting an ambush. Seigneur.
And you come over here.
Strike? Breaking away from the other army.
I think we can't construct one because he's in the way. There we go.
Where shall we strike? Tightening our grip on this land.
I want to bring all the cavalry down to here.
As you wish. Ready and able. For the honor of France, we will attack. Mon roi. An order. Forming into a war power.
Alright, what do they got here?
We march on our victims.
And then just recruit some more cav.
Let us stop waiting and take the walls, we?
And other things. I don't want to get the light cav.
Seigneur. By your will, Seigneur.
Okay, does he still have to be here? Nope. He kind of does. Just leave him there.
Now.
Okay, what are we doing next? So they're getting ready to maybe make an attack. Maybe. There's Dongola down there, but it's not worth bothering with right now. Since we're barely holding on to this. Being excommunicated doesn't help. Some extra law could come in handy. Actually, probably more important that we build something in here to just improve the settlement. It's just a bit shit.
Where shall we strike? They will regret crossing France.
We would see you
Alright,
dead,
let's
heathen.
okay, they're leaving Tunis reasonably undefended. I don't really care about going to war with Venice, but we don't have the finances to fund that war right now, so just hold off on it for the time being. Could disband the cavalry down there, but I still want to make use of it. I could pretty much auto-resolve this and guarantee victory, but
Give her glory.
I don't want to
Give
risk
her
it.
victory.
Problem with this kind of battle, though, is it's going to take time, and I don't want to spend long on this one. You know, if it was a legitimate one, I would have sent it back because it got too many settlements in the first place. But since it's not, I don't know. So they've got artillery. I've got an idea actually. I'm going to send the cavalry out to go and hit their artillery. Because their catapults have to come forward a little bit. Just wait for it. Because they're well out of range. Yep, here they come. Wait until they start shooting. Go. Whereas most of that charge is wasted on the actual catapult. But if we could just push through quickly, get rid of them so they don't man them again. That would be great. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Just Jeanettes. They're not going to get into melee with us. Come on, get rid of them, they can still man a catapult. Oh no, get back. Not worth sacrificing any more men over that. I was going to charge into them, but you know, the Jeanettes. Alright, get over here.
The enemy have ladders at the walls. Repel the attackers. Give them steel.
Fuck. Shoot. Bring these guys up over here as well. Keep shooting.
Bon sang! Our men are winning the battle. If we continue like this, we will smash the enemy. Zut alors! The enemy's ram has broken through our gates. Grâce à Dieu, our men have slain the enemy general. Now his men... Our men are winning the battle. If we continue like this, we will smash the enemy.
I really want to run them down, but can't quite get out. Okay, now I can get out. With the Jeanettes gone, they got nothing left that they can do to harass me.
Only half the enemy force remains. Our men are winning the battle. If we continue like this, we will smash the enemy.
What are you guys doing? See, yeah, this is why I don't usually like these guys up on the walls too much. They don't fire at a very good angle. Wasting ammo. seems to be all that's left. Oh, wait. No, what's going on here?
The battle is very much in our favor. If we remain true and steadfast, victory will be ours. Our cowardly foe runs. We must push our advantage.
Alright, we should now be able to push the attack onto Zaragoza, and I'm pretty sure we got 85% of them. Pretty sure.
Yeah. Our foe is up.
The day is ours, Seigneur.
Yeah, that's not going to be a problem now. Okay, now I'll take it. Some of these guys need to be retrained, so I'll retrain you. And oh, they didn't take that much damage. I didn't have a whole lot of money to spend. That's okay, but leave him behind.
To battle! For your honor, mon roi! Laying siege, mon roi. The siege goes as planned, Seigneur.
Okay, that's not going to help much with public order, so maybe just get some of these. Just for public order.
Orders?
Tempting to do a draw-out battle, but we don't know what's in there.
An order?
You should stay here now, and we'll get you over here. Probably should have done that after the battle. I mean, I still can bring them back, but it doesn't matter.
Seigneur.
You know, dropping down its population might actually help us, just for the time being, maintain a bit of public order. Yeah, it didn't seem to do much. I ended up having to drop the taxes. I can drop this down, though. Obviously, the heretics coming over here is a bit of a problem, but we're going to be in one region at a time, at least.
Where shall we strike?
Part of me really wants to do a draw out, but I just know that if I attack them with this, they'll withdraw. Did I just make ladders? Because we have to open the gate. Just hold on one second. Since we have to open the gate, I have no choice. I gotta bring you back into this. Oh, I got the ladders. This is actually gonna be really tricky, I think. Because all they have to do is man the walls. They man the walls, they can win this, because my cavalry will not be able to get inside. Roles reversed, I know I can win this battle, but I'll try and trick them. I'll trick them into thinking I'm going to attack somewhere where I'm not. Okay, you're going to be the one who opens the gate. They're going to expect that the least. Stand back here. I'm going to make it seem like we're going to attack them from the most difficult point from which for them to come back to man the gate. It's from over here. And bring all the cavalry around over here as well. Make it seem like this is where we're going to make the attack from.
The enemy have brought up more men.
Oh yeah, didn't
they
they, General?
hope to make up in numbers what they lack in bravery.
He's on the other side of the battlefield. Alright, you need to get up here now. Get up on this side. So just make it seem like we're going to make the attack. I have no intention of actually making this attack here. Shit, you need to hurry. He's probably just going inside the gate. Come on, hurry, hurry, hurry.
The ladders are now in place. Walls are no match for valor.
I only need one man to get up there. Get up there. Get up.
Our
Go, go,
men are
go.
winning the battle. If we continue like this, we will smash the enemy.
No, 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 not you. Not you. Get over here.
Our cowardly foe runs. We must push our advantage. Only grâce à Dieu, we have captured the enemy's walls.
Unfortunately, he'll probably still get in there. Shit. Don't have to slow down. Did we get him?
Très bien.
Yep.
We have captured the enemy's general. That will teach the cowardly dog to turn tail and run. Now he can rest at our leisure.
I need you to go around the side here. Yeah, if you think you're getting into the town square, you are mistaken.
The battle is very much in our favor. If we remain true and steadfast, victory will be ours. Our men are winning the battle. If we continue like this, we will smash the enemy.
Alright, I don't think the peasants are going to put up much of a fight. So I'm going to use the generals.
The enemy is badly blooded. They have lost half. The battle is very much in our favor. If we remain true and steadfast, victory will be ours. Grâce à Dieu, our men have slain the enemy general.
Seigneur, our men are in command of the...
All of Christendom will be awed by our victory here.
If we had fought on the walls, we would have definitely lost. We had to trick them.
Death by my hand was always their fate. What was the enemy's is now yours.
So Toulouse, owned by the Danes. Southern European. So they didn't necessarily take it off us. So maybe the campaign wasn't going great. I mean, the fact that he hadn't conquered the entire map by this turn, kind of embarrassing. But it does look like he gave a few settlements over the Danes.
Orders? Seigneur.
Like I said, a blatant sabotage of the campaign.
Perhaps I can help establish a bond between our people.
I'm trying to think. We should try to recapture Paris by the end of this episode. So we should probably go back there now.
Seigneur.
Alright, he doesn't make it back.
Orders? By your will, Seigneur.
That'll help us maintain public order. Alright, let's take all the cavalry, leave the infantry behind.
Orders? Mon roi.
Seigneur, marching. We camp here, mon roi.
Seigneur. Oui, merging armies.
Okay. So we're gonna make a beeline for Paris now. I don't think Bruges is that well defended. Let me just check this though. Nope. We have to stay there a bit longer. Very tempting to attack this, so I might just go ahead and do it.
Ready and able.
That's just there to maintain public order. Let's just check to make sure that it will. Yep, it will.
Orders by your will.
Boarding our ship, Seigneur. We disembark here, men. Setting camp here, Seigneur.
We're actually at war with them.
Ready and able.
Ready to say.
Yeah, I'm pretty confident I could take him on. Let me see if Venice is at war with them as well. Venice is at war. No, they're not. So can they reach us? Nah, that's fine. They just got artillery mostly.
Where shall we strike?
And over here, public order's fine. Everything's constructing something. Looks like it's actually going to revolt for them.
Mon roi. Orders, oui. Mon roi.
Alright, just these guys by themselves. Actually, we might be able to get another
Moving to
general.
engage the
Yalla, my sultan wishes
to battle.
Probably not, actually. Well, let's just see.
The day is ours, Seigneur. Mon roi.
Oui.
Orders.
We have to make this attack now before it's too
Moving
late.
to engage the enemy.
It's nothing. Why do we lose the money? Oh, maybe I've recruited too much.
Men, falling behind the Oriflame. To up.
It's sort of like what I said in the Spain campaign. You really don't want to be going after, you know, a crusade if you haven't got a good financial backing. Oh, hang on. I didn't really set up properly. That's okay. We can still handle this. They're getting off the walls anyway. Yeah, you don't want to be going on crusade. You know, to take Egypt as an example, if you're not going to have the financial backing to like build it up really quickly, which I don't think happened in this campaign.
Our men have reached the walls with their ladders.
First crusade target should be Jerusalem for the public order bonus. That public order bonus makes such a big difference. Dismount feudal knights. The
We have
crossbows will sort them out. Your job is to go and take out the enemy artillery. So you got bombards over there. Okay. Yeah, leave them on skirmish mode. Don't have the micromanagement right now. Looks like we actually got a charge in there. That is the one benefit of having a smaller unit scale, is that they'll actually charge inside of cities occasionally.
The battle is very much in our favor. If we remain true and steadfast, victory will be ours.
Doesn't matter if our general dies. Very good. He's not a general, he's just a
the enemy
captain.
force remains.
If this has been deliberate fuck up of a campaign on like Warhammer, there's no way I would have done it. The only reason I would have done Medieval 2 is because I know I can turn it pretty much any Medieval 2 campaign around. I mean, short of your campaign having like just your general's bodyguard inside of a settlement, and it's the last settlement, and it's besieged by a pretty large force, I could usually turn it around.
Which only belongs to men of
If you don't give me any tools to work with, obviously there's no way I can turn it around. But if I've got anything that I can work with, then I will.
This land is yours, mon roi.
Alright, over to Paris.
Oh, stopping here.
As you wish. Oui, merging armies. Mon roi. By your will, seigneur. Joining forces, seigneur.
Financially, yeah, we're not making huge coin.
Ready and able. Ready and able.
I think you have the wrong fleet.
Salutations, honored lord.
Glory to mon roi.
Dare threaten me,
Attack.
bitch.
Oui, seigneur.
I'm so confident in this that there is no retreat allowed for them. That and they'll just end up getting sunk anyway.
Orders.
Talk is cheap. Come
Home
face
time.
me.
Mon roi.
They were gonna come at me anyway. They threatened me. We've got enough crossbows. I mean, that's easy. Easy build. What else? Just for public order. Moving on.
Seigneur, we are besieged.
Where shall we strike? An order? We shall ready and able. With honor.
Why do I have such... Oh, maybe recruited too much. Oh well, it's all part of the plan. I mean, not the loss of money, but
Ready and able.
we need military to get our assets back.
Closing to engage.
Alright, he's gonna be on the side of the settlement. We need to make sure we take him out first, which could mean a little bit of a run to get there first.
Stand honorably, men. Take a bow and march to...
Either that or we need to get inside the settlement before he gets there. Otherwise he'll put up too much of a fight. Since we've only got ladders. Oh no, I got a ramp. Okay. He's gonna show up from over here, I think. Oh damn, I'm spending more than an hour on it. If I keep this up. Like I said, I'll take Paris back, and once we've taken Paris, that'll be the end of it. Alright.
The enemy are bringing in reinforcements.
What do we want to do about this? What have they got up on the wall here? They don't have anyone up on the wall. Okay, you off. You on. Because we don't have long before they do something. You drop. Drop it. So everyone except for him, your job will be to just go up on the walls over here. And their job is going to be to take them out. Looks like they're heading over this way. Let's just get over there. But it'd be good if we've captured the gate. That way it'll be a lot easier to run them down.
The ladders are now in place. Walls are no match for valor and force.
You know what?
of
If you
arms.
get charged, just go wide so they can't charge you the whole damn line.
The enemy general has no honor. He flees the field of battle. Our men are winning. Très bien.
Good.
We have captured the enemy's general. That will teach the cowardly dog to turn tail and
Unfortunately, some of them did get
run.
away.
Now he can rest at our leisure.
But the gate won't open for them.
Our soldiers have proved their worth today. The enemy's walls belong to us now.
Alright, now you shoot them. We got this. We're good now. Yeah, if you think you're getting away, you are mistaken.
Our cowardly foe runs. We must push our advantage. Our men are winning the battle. If we continue like this, we will smash the enemy.
And this unit over here, I think, is missile unit. Good. Charge him. Didn't look like they charged. No, they'll be fine.
Grâce à Dieu, our men have slain the enemy general. Now his men will lose. Our men are winning the battle. If we continue like this, we will smash the enemy. Only half the enemy force remains. Seigneur, our men are in command of the city.
Are they able to shoot us from that distance?
The enemy flees. All of Christendom will...
Got him. Good, and that gives us something to sack.
God be praised for this victoire. Praise the Oriflamme. France is victorious.
I'd like to get down there before it revolts. We could just take a mercenary.
Infidel.
Ready and able. Glory to mon roi. We attack.
I'm almost not even worried by this force here.
Seigneur, we have claimed this day.
Actually, I don't even know why I'm bothering recruiting that stuff. Alright, so we take this over the end turn, and then we call that a day. Let's just, I mean, I could probably sally out against it, actually.
To battle for your honor, mon roi.
No, I can't. Because these perform really well in auto resolve. I gotta lift the siege.
Prepare for battle, mon roi Saint-Denis.
Can't leave something I know very well would be easy to fight. Can't leave it like that. They stand absolutely no chance of victory. That's one of the reasons why I like to fight these battles quickly. Just move on to the next one. Got to move on to the next, the next disaster to save. Because there's legitimate saves out there with people waiting for me to actually do it. And by the way, if you've sent me a save file I haven't responded to you, I will get to you. I haven't not responded to any of them yet, but there are some that I haven't read yet. I like to deal with them one at a time. So I've still got the email for this one open, and that's how I do it. That way I don't lose track. Otherwise I would very easily lose track.
Très bien. The enemy general lies dead. We have sent the cur to hell. The battle, only half the enemy force remains. The enemy flees the battle. Run down those worthless peasants.
Well, actually knights, but whatever. Alright, that's 85%. Don't waste our time with it.
This is an act heroic.
No. The day is ours, Seigneur.
Start thinking about the economy now. I didn't build anything here. It's probably important that I do. We need to leave that as the capital for the time being, these two settlements, because if we don't, they will revolt. Not a lot here I can do. It's more important to get public order here sorted than money.
The enemy surround us. We are besieged.
It seems we have things to discuss.
I mean, I could use this to get some money out of them. Maybe even a region. Let's have a look. Become vassal, get Valencia, break it later. Yeah.
No, we will not accept.
Yeah, then
This meeting was
fuck
worse
off.
than fruitless.
Because I was totally going to betray it. Why would we become their vassal? We're stronger than them now, pretty sure. Ah, hang on, what have they got? It's a tough force, but on the field, we won't have any problem, because they brought all the cavalry. Now, of course, if I was to send a Sayafar back to him, he could very well disband all of his armies again and lose the campaign. But, you know, whatever. I don't know. What are you supposed to do against someone like that? I'm not going to win the campaign for him. I don't need the infantry. The cavalry will do just fine.
For the moment, the chance of battle goes our way. Let's pray it remains as such.
One of the biggest downsides, though, to these kind of battles, I don't get to choose the weather. I always disliked it in Empire and Napoleon that you couldn't choose the weather. You know, or at least, you know, select 3 different weathers to choose from. You know, wait for a better choice. Especially considering it's gunpowder warfare. It's kind of important, you know, knowing, you know, if it's going to rain, you know, I probably wouldn't want to make an attack if I have, you know, cannons. Because, no, wet powder's no good. But whatever. You don't have any control over necessarily what randomly generated weather it's going to be, but... I don't know, it's just something like they took a little bit of control out of the plan, and I just don't like that. As a control freak, I like to have control. That's why I don't like games that rely heavily on RNG. I feel like it's lazy. Obviously, there's got to be some degree of RNG, but like games where it's like obvious that it's RNG focused, that most of it's just random. I hate that shit. Because when everything's random, skill just doesn't play a part in it. I guess I've always found that the people who like RNG the most are people that just don't have any skill. Because then they've got as much chance as anyone else.
Our men are winning the battle. If we continue like this, we will smash the enemy.
Imagine if the Olympics were RNG related. Just flip a coin. That's how you determine to win.
They have lost half their men.
It's fair.
The battle are cowardly. All of Christendom will be.
All right, so we got Paris back.
Nothing can stand in our way. We have crushed the defending forces. It is ours.
Taken Paris back.
Ready and able. Seigneur, by your will, Seigneur. Seigneur, mon roi.
We went from 6 settlements up to 13. Obviously, I didn't get all of his settlements back. But I'm actually just a tiny little bit stronger than he was before he disbanded all of his... not in that regard. Production ranking, of course. I'm very productive. Territorially, we almost made it back there. Financially, of course. Population, yeah, we gave away a lot of his settlements. Overall, we're just a tiny little bit stronger than we were before the great sabotage. And if I kept going for another hour, we could go a lot further than that. Certainly lifting this siege wouldn't be a problem, considering, you know, I hired a bunch of cavalry. You know, Saliats are pretty easy. Could do that right now, but it's not essential. Even if he couldn't do it, losing that settlement really doesn't mean anything. It's probably actually beneficial for us financially, because it's a rather large investment. Anyway, the forces down here means that Tunis is undefended, so I'd actually just, you know,
Ready and able.
just on the mere
Seigneur.
whatever.
Ready and able. Boarding our ship.
Ah,
Seigneur.
shit. Cannons don't let us go very far.
Mon roi. As you wish.
Oui, mon roi. Set sail.
Ready and able.
I just
we disembark here.
can't help it. I gotta fix it more.
Seigneur.
Commit him to this.
Oui, mon roi. Ready to sail.
Orders.
Oui, seigneur.
Commit him to this attack here. Because it's not going to be
We'll
difficult.
attack. Give the order and
Shame
we
about
will
the bombard.
strike, Seigneur.
Okay, good. And I will classify this campaign as unfucked, although it wasn't really fucked to begin with. Okay, so that's the end of this one. Please don't send me self-sabotaged campaigns. I will not do them from now on. But happy to take on your organic fucked up campaigns, as however fucked up as it is. So people have also been asking me as well, has there been any campaigns that are like, I just couldn't fix? No, every single save file that has been sent to me, I've either been able to fix, or it just wasn't worth doing because they had too many settlements. Like, if you've got like more than 3 settlements, and it doesn't look like you're upon imminent defeat, I don't want to do it because it's like it's not really a disaster just yet. Like, just play it a little bit more. If you keep getting full back, like I want it, generally speaking, about between 2 and 5 turns before you're actually defeated. That's where I want it. But you know, if you want to send me something as well that's where there's absolutely nothing left and it's just pretty much an empty city that's under siege and it's basically you hit end turn and just defeat, you can send me those as well. I mean, I'm not going to be able to do anything about that. It's just a waste of my time, but I'll still show them just to whatever. I might do one of those because they're also kind of a waste of time as well. They could also be self-sabotaged. Anyway, that's the end of this episode, so like and subscribe and we'll see you for the next Save Your Disaster campaign. Fuckers.